Dear friends, I am Jeshua. I salute you from my heart. I am close to you and I live in your hearts. On a deeper level, we are connected and we are one, just as the cells in a larger body or the sparks of light in a huge star are also one. Feel that connection now. When you live on Earth, you learn to adapt to the experience of separateness. That is often the first thing you learn as an infant, that you are separate, that you are a body that needs food, care, and attention. There is on Earth, and also at the beginning of life, much more attention to the physical and the material than to the level of oneness from which you came. You are very soon required to say goodbye to that unity and become focused on the physical and material. However, things could happen more gradually, in which case the child could be allowed to hold on to that feeling of unity and of belonging for a greater length of time. In that way, life would be more manageable, less burdensome and intense, especially through childhood and puberty. When the connection with unity, with the soul, is lost early in life due to a lack of awareness in the parents, or in the surrounding world, then the entire phase of young adulthood becomes more difficult than is necessary. You all have experienced that. Think of a time during your youth, even before puberty, when you felt lonely or lost, or sensed that you did not fit in or belong. You might have felt distant from other people and the world around you. Maybe there was a dreaminess in you that caused you to feel that you could not keep up. Retrieve that memory and see the child that you were. Childhood is a very rich stage of life, but earthly parents seek to raise their child in the accepted fashion, one that is focused on what is still to come for the child. The child is required to live preparing for the future, while in the child itself lie hidden so many treasures and mysteries, secrets that are sometimes not completely addressed because the child must hurry to become an adult. Look inside yourself to see if the child you once were kept a hidden treasure that was either not addressed, or was insufficiently addressed. Visualize that child for a moment, let it appear in your heart or to your inner eye. See what made this child different, feel the soul of this child. Feel what inner riches it had to leave behind in its early childhood, memories of other realms of being. Feel how mysterious this child was, how enigmatic you were. Feel what was not seen or heard in this child and retrieve that memory. It is, in fact, your own essence, your own core, that quietly got lost in the hectic, growth-oriented existence on Earth. Imagine that you are again the imaginative child you once were, and try with your adult consciousness to penetrate into the special quality of this child. What were this child's dreams? What did it find lacking in this world? What did it miss the most? You all have a depth in yourself that has become hidden from view, but that depth leads you to your soul. You need that depth to find purpose and meaning in your life. Question seriously the aspect of this world that is so focused on the physical, so fixed on the active and goal-oriented. This fixation quite often leads you away from the inner depth that so belongs to you. Feel that depth around you. Imagine that you are gliding through a dark sky where you see many stars. You float easily through the universe, which requires no effort at all. The cosmos is your known territory, you are at home there. You look around at all the stars and you feel carried by a large field of love, you are safe. Your consciousness is very open, you have nowhere to be, nothing to do. Everything is taken care of, you are free. Feel how you relax, nothing is needed. Eternity is around you, there is no rush. Now you feel yourself drawn slowly toward Earth. You see a blue orb of light, the planet Earth. You look at it, very neutrally, you have no need of anything. Slowly, you float toward the Earth. See the Earth as a sphere of energy. Imagine you are a spiritual being who moves toward the Earth. You go there without the need or burden of a body, you are totally free. Then you travel through the atmosphere of the Earth. What strikes you most about the atmosphere, the collective energy, of the Earth? Since there is nothing you can do about it, nothing to help it or change it, just concentrate on feeling the two different energies on Earth. The first energy is that of nature on Earth, the mineral and plant kingdoms, the animals, the whole of nature, the beauty and the harmony in nature, the elemental forces present in the planet, in Mother Earth. Sense what that energy does to you, what it ignites in you. There is something that connects you with the earth. It is no insignificant thing that you have led many lives here and that you are here again. Feel your connection with Mother Earth. Feel the meaning of that bond. It is an old connection. Now focus on the other energy, the energy of humankind on Earth. Imagine all those countries on Earth, populated by people of diverse cultures and beliefs. You observe this in a very neutral way. You need do nothing. Nothing is expected of you. You are in a dimension of eternity. There is ample time for everything. How does the energy of humanity affect you? What is your spontaneous response? How do you relate to the atmosphere of humankind, its collective atmosphere? Do you want to get away from it, or do you want to move toward it? Do you feel at home in it, or do you have only resistance because you feel alien to it? What does your soul want in your relationship with humanity? Look, without judgment, at what you feel. You are now the child within yourself, grand and imaginative and connected to the world of the soul. The child is still very free, it can go in any direction. See if there is in your everyday life, here and now on earth, a space for that child in you who is still connected with the soul, with another consciousness that is not so fixated on doing and acting, on the practical, the concrete, the outer. That child is the much freer and more imaginative consciousness you need. That is your access to channeling, to intuition, to fantasy, to creativity. You very much have a need for that child part in this world so you can hold on to the connection with your soul, therefore, you can deliberately create a space for it. Your inner world is important and should not be overly bound by rules, otherwise your inner world becomes dry and arid. Everyone knows that a child is full of fantasies, knows no bounds, and likes to break through boundaries. It wants dreams and adventures. This is a precious part of you. See if you can make sufficient space for that part in your daily life. Ask your inner child, how can I feed you energetically? How do I make more space for you so you can manifest your potential? Realize that if you make space for your inner child, you probably go against the rules of society, against the world around you. You are doing something that seems useless, without purpose, you are just a dreamer. You may appear to be spaced out, when, in fact, you are connecting with other dimensions of consciousness that are more fundamental. Create space for yourself. Then you will get those intuitions and ideas, not from your mind or your earthly emotions, but from the realm of the soul. As I said at the beginning, the realm of the soul is where your guides, your helpers and friends, are present and connected as are all the cells in a single body, all the tiny sparks of a star. When you are touched through that connection, then your soul is more awake on earth. Your guides are all around you, in touch with you to make that happen. When you are moved by intuition, inspiration, by channeled information, then you become more alive. What you are actually experiencing is that your soul is becoming more awake, and that gives you a sense of intense joy because the soul wants to be here, and not fragmented or broken and rejected by daily life, but to be here completely. Every moment that you experience deep joy, and feel that something clicks inside you, is a moment of soul connection. It is also a time of channeling, because all the higher energies are designed to promote this experience in you. That is the whole purpose of being a teacher or a guide, to awaken the soul in humans on earth. You are the channel, you are who is called to wake up. The purpose of channeling is not about what is outside you, you are the goal. When your soul awakens in your life on earth, you spread your light, and that happens automatically, so you do not have to work or study for that to happen. Honor the child within you. Realize the depth and mystery of your inner child, and heal the wounds inflicted often unintentionally during your childhood. Make room for the spontaneous, intuitive, boundary-breaking child within you. You are supported by sources of light around you. You are very dear to us. We will never let you go. Thank you very much.